Hi there, it's Bryony, and today I'm demystifying the lifelong vitalities. So I'm going to break them down into three parts so that you can understand which each part of these supplements is doing for you. So the first one I'm going for your Alpha CRS Plus. So this is your Cellular Vitality Complex, and they look a little bit like this. Okay, so I'm going to get a bit sciencey on you so that you understand why these are so important in your daily life. So cells are the building blocks that make up your body, and your cells have four functions. They have a function to do the specialized job that they're designed to do, which is coded in their DNA. They have a job to reproduce and make other cells of the same. They have a job to produce their own energy so that they can do their specialized job, and they have a job to actually die off. So when cells are aged or diseased, they become less efficient and not as good at doing their job. And so they actually have a self-destruct button. And when they self-destruct, they take away that disease out of the body. And it means that younger cells can swoop in and take over the job they were doing. So that cell death, although it sounds bad, is a really, really important thing. If all four of those jobs are working, then your cell performance is going to be high. You're going to have healthy tissues, you're going to have healthy organs, and you're basically going to have a healthy you. Now, there are plenty of things in our day-to-day life that might interrupt the four processes of those cells. You know, things like viruses and bacteria, stresses on the body, basically, should we say, things that are going to stress that cell and might make it not be able to do those four things. So this is where CRS comes in. Your Alpha CRS Plus includes metabolic functions for energy production. So they're basically helping the cell to make its energy. You need those factors in order to produce the energy, and that's what they're providing to the cell. They also support the health of the mitochondria, which are the energy-producing body within the cell. They support the cell's immune function so that the cell is going to be less disrupted by bugs, bacteria, viruses, that kind of stuff. Oh, those are my notes that I'm dropping. And they're going to boost the cell's own natural defenses to those toxic stresses. So those things that are going to come in and disrupt those four processes. And I'm going to go into a little bit more detail about that. So one of the toxic stresses is something called oxidative stress. So you might have heard of free radicals. They're unbalanced molecules that carry a charge, and they're unavoidable. They're everywhere. They're in the air that we breathe and the food that we eat. They're in other people. They're in computer equipment. You know, they're coming at you all the time. It's completely unable to avoid them. And what they do is they try and, because they've got a charge, they come in and they try to balance themselves out by attaching to another body. So your cells, which are already balanced. So what happens then is that they steal a charge and your cell becomes unbalanced. And that is the process of oxidative stress. Your cell is then under stress because it's unbalanced, and it's going to be disruptive to some of those key cell structures. Even DNA. And remember that DNA is the thing that codes the cell what to do, so codes its specific function. So there you can see it's interrupting those four processes again. So in our body, what we do is we defend against those free radicals with something called antioxidants. And think of them as like little hoovers. They come in and they have extra charges that they give out to the free radicals. They hoover them all up and they make those free radicals not free radicals anymore because they don't have a charge. Okay. Now, antioxidants do occur in food. Think of anything bright in colours like leafy greens or blueberries or pomegranate. Even kind of dark chocolate and red wine have really serious high contents of antioxidants. We also make antioxidants within the body, and to do that we need polyphenols. These are the building blocks, if you like, of the antioxidants. And guess what? They're present in the Alpha CRS too. So in here you've got high levels of potent botanical extracts. You've got those metabolic factors for the energy production, and it's got the polyphenols that are going to come in and help you to build more antioxidants. So you really are helping or putting your cells in the best possible place that they can be to do the job that they need to do. And that is why so many people, when they're on the lifelong vitality, feel energy boosted, feel ready to, you know, hit the road and get stuff done. Mental acuity goes up, immune function goes up, all those things, because you're boosting your cell's own natural defenses and you're boosting your cell's own capabilities to do the job that they're designed to do. The other clever thing in here is that doTERRA include a tummy tamer, which is a mixture of peppermint, ginger, essential oils and caraway seed, and that is going to go in and soothe your digestive system so that when it takes on these supplements, you know, it's only going to be a positive experience for you, let's put it that way. So what we suggest is that the Alpha CRS you take with the other two supplements that I'm going to be going through in part 2, part 3. So you've got your XE Omega and you've got your Microplex VMZ. I'm going to go through those in a sec. And what we suggest is 2 tablets twice a day with food. You can take a half dose as well, or even start on a half dose and see how you go if that helps you. So what I would do is do 1 tablet twice a day with food. Okay, hope that's been helpful and not too sciencey, and I'll speak to you soon.